Right, a lifelong Wimbledon fan, Xavier Wiggins, is entering the final days of his historic walk to all 92 Football League grounds in England and Wales. He'll complete his 92-day journey at Plymouth Argyle's home park. So it's the 92 in 92, walking around the whole country. And he's going to get to Argyle at 2:30 tomorrow, just in time for kick-off. He is believed to be the first person ever to have walked to every league ground in the space of just 92 days. He started Walk 92 in Swansea on August the 2nd. Apart from 4 days rest, he has walked almost a marathon a day since then and will have done over 2,000 miles by tomorrow. Xavier visited Exeter St James's Park yesterday, follows it up with a trip to Plymouth tomorrow, and the 2,000-mile walk is raising funds and awareness for many inspiring football for good initiatives, including the Street Soccer Foundation and Sport Locals Action Sport Bank. I'm delighted to say that Xavier joins us now. Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, bit wet. I'm in the middle of Dartmoor.
Yes, it does look a little bit wet. If people are watching on YouTube or Facebook or on our connected TV app, you can see you in your bright orange cagoule walking through Dartmoor. How has it been? And only one more to go. How excited are you to complete it?
Oh, it feels incredible. So, yeah, I mean, I've done, as you say, I've done 2,000 miles. The first couple of weeks were really brutal. Bits falling off my feet and thought I was getting shin splints and got lost a lot. You kind of get used to it. Your body gets used to it. But it's all been worthwhile because I've just heard so much from football about what their foundations are doing, what Football for Good organisations are doing. It's pretty breathtaking. And I did this really for two reasons: to raise awareness. I want the world to know what football does in communities, and also funds. And we're about £55,000 raised now.
What has been the hardest leg?
Well, I fell over in between Crewe and Holmes Chapel. Saddleworth Moor was it was so brutal, it was funny. It was horizontal rain. There was a yellow wind warning. And I arrived at Man City at their plush, multi-zillion pound kind of community hub, just looking like, I just dread to think what they thought of me. I was absolutely soaked. I took my jacket, I was soaked everywhere I walked within their lovely facility. So that was pretty tough. But there's been tough ones. The thing I never kind of predicted was just how hard it is walking on roads with no paths, lorries coming. It's a bit like a computer game, they're coming at you and you just got to quite hurriedly get out of the way. So I wouldn't recommend it from a health and safety perspective. I wouldn't have passed the risk assessment.
Xavier, we like to call Crookie the big bear, big lovable bear. And he is just that. But have you come across any sort of things that you thought, wow, I didn't realise this was in England?
Well, yeah, I was a bit surprised walking through just after Norwich City, walking through and seeing a peacock just on the village green. I saw a seal. Lots of roadkill. And some quite odd things actually in different parts of the country. South Wales, at the side of the road, was there was underwear, lots of underwear in South Wales. Really odd, men's and women's. And you just think, what's all that about? It must carry on for the rest of the country, because that was right at the beginning, but it didn't. It kind of stopped at the border. Yeah, no, I've seen all sorts of things. I've walked with all sorts of people. I've walked with new friends. I've had the wonderful experience of walking with a couple of England amputee footballers. I walked 20 miles with one of them. I couldn't believe it. I thought she'd come out for, half an hour, say hello, talk about, football and how she influences people. But I had 20 miles of walking with her, not a whinge. Izzy and Annabelle Kiki, just wonderful. It's been the experience of a lifetime.
Have any of the clubs made you feel particularly welcome, or is there any other clubs where you found it difficult to sort of get your message across, or people not being as welcoming?
Well, one or two that. Well, one in particular, I won't name them. It's not fair, but
one name and shame.
Come on.
Next year. Can you? Well, some people might call them dirty Leeds, but I didn't say that. I didn't mention Leeds. But they said, yeah, maybe come back next year, but give us a bit more notice. And I'm thinking, well, I've walked like you know, when they talk about like Truro fans going to Gateshead, and it's fun, you know, wonderful, love that they do that. But I thought, well, I've walked there and back twice, so for Leeds to say maybe pop back next year, you know, I've probably got through to the wrong person and it was a bad day or whatever. But yeah, generally everyone's been fantastic. Nothing against Leeds.
Yes.
And how will you celebrate when it's all done and dusted?
I'm looking forward to wearing trousers again. I've not worn trousers since July.
You are wearing some sort of trousers, though, aren't you?
Well, sure, yeah, just shorts.
Oh, right, okay, cool.
But,
we couldn't see.
I'm sleeping properly. But really, day 92 of Walk 92, and it's all the info's at walk92.com. Day 92 is the end of the beginning. I'm deadly serious about this. I think football has that immense power. You know, I've met organisations tackling dementia, Parkinson's, knife crime, poverty, mental health, dentistry at Ipswich, boots on the ground programme at Chesterfield, where the foundation goes in with the police on a Friday night and they've reduced town centre crime by 60% in 4 years. Shrewsbury Town with 350 people on an employability programme. You know, this is day 92 is the end of the beginning. I'm going to keep amplifying the great work that football does. I want to write the book, launching a podcast. I want to work with people like you guys and really get the message out there, because it's too easy to get depressed about football and sports washing, private equity and tickets for 16-year-olds at 80 quid. Football is absolutely part of its community, and people need to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. And Leeds United do have a foundation, by the way, and they do a lot of great work with the Martin House Children's Hospice, and they can
genuinely Leeds have a fantastic foundation. So it was just and it wasn't just Leeds, by the way, but you did make me.
I put you under pressure. Xavier, thank you very much. Appreciate that. If you'd like to sponsor the walk, you can go to crowdfunder.co.uk/checkout /walk92-1/start. Everything is on the website as well. Just put walk92 into your browser and you will find it. Now, November is always